mind the car behind me are, yes please, this is a 2018 DB11 V12 Coupe. I'll show you around. This car is finished in Q Branch Storm Black, which is the most incredible paint colour. I'm going to try and show you that, but it's really inky black, but it's also got flecks of red in it, and it's absolutely stunning. Now we've had the car properly cleaned, you can just see what a fantastic paint finish that is. And then the sunshine, so it's difficult to show them because we've got a really low sun here. But what an amazing paint job, what an amazing colour. What a fabulous looking car. Q Branch Storm Black. It's a V12. It's 5.3 litres, 2 turbos, 600 brake horsepower. It's absolutely stunning. It's a lovely specification. It's even got Apple CarPlay. It wasn't fitted at the factory, but it blends in beautifully with the original nav screen, and everything else still works perfectly. So it's USB, it streams CarPlay wirelessly. That it's so shiny, my phone camera is struggling to pick that up. Carbon fibre wing badges, and you can just see, you can see every leaf on that tree reflected off the bonnet. It's just spectacular. Every detail of the clouds, all absolutely clear as day. Then when you look closely, you get the red fleck as well as the silver. It's just spectacular. You've got these enormous disc brakes. They're huge, with big 4-pot calipers tucked in behind these lovely diamond cut and gloss black wheels. The V12 insignia on the side. That's the paintwork. That's not. I'm not pointing at anything else other than the paintwork, and you can see the detail of the floor, of the trees, of the grass on the other side. No panel interruptions at all. Absolutely fabulous. God, I want to take this car home. That's the problem when you're selling cars that are like this. Just take a look at the roof. There is a bit of wind here, and my microphone doesn't work with this new phone, so I'll just have to bear with me on the wind, I'm afraid, for a minute. But every single panel reflects light and colour and everything around it. Including me, sorry about that. Those big wide haunches, those big tailpipes, those huge tyres. It sounds like a powerboat. I've always thought the V12 Aston Martins sound like a powerboat, and this one is no exception, even though it's got the 2 turbos. Monstrously powerful. Just stunning. I'm just going to go all the way down this side as well, so you can see I'm not just concentrating on one side, they're both the same. My camera's just struggling to pick that up because it's so shiny. Maybe if I point it the other way, away from the sun. Look at that. God, I love this car. So impossibly pretty. So, moving to the inside, the business end. So you have this really nice black contemporary leather with red stitching. The DB11 hand belt. Oh, in fact, I've got to show you this. this is where you release the bonnet. If there's ever been a masterpiece in an engine bay, there it is. And if you look at the front of the engine here, it lines up really well with the front wheels. So 99.9% recurring of the engine is tucked behind the wheels. So although yes, it is a big engine, it is 5.2 litres, it still in the main sits behind those front wheels, behind that front axle, which helps to give you a lot more neutral balance. Masterpiece. And then you close this down and you can hear it just pulling itself down as well, so it's a soft close bonnet, as is the boot lid. The seats have got the Aston Martin emblems on the headrests. You have the contrast red stitching and the perforations, which help to make this car more comfortable because they allow air through. You've got memory and you've got lumbar support. This car also has rubber mats, which is a really good thing, but carpets are also available at not a huge cost. And you can see the piano black interior. I'm going to pop my foot on the brake and I'm going to press and hold. And there we go, it's just fine as life. You can see the leather all across the dashboard. Let's turn that stereo down. All across the dashboard is in lovely condition. It seems more robust than previous Aston Martins. Now we've got two buttons: Sport, which is on this side, the GT, and suspension on this side. Suspension does what you'd expect it to do. It will give you different suspension settings from comfortable to sporty and then to more sporty. So if I press the button once, you can see there we've gone on to sport mode. Press it again, I've got Sport Plus mode, which makes it quite firm, but it's going to give you a very strong amount of feedback from the steering. It's going to make the car corner flat. It's going to make it very, very sure-footed if you're driving this car quickly. Press that back to where it was before. Now I'm going to change hands and I'm going to press this button, which then lights up GT. Now the GT, that's more engine and gearbox, so it changes the way that the car delivers power. It makes the input on the right foot on the accelerator pedal more sensitive, so it's not just how far your foot goes to the bottom of the travel of the pedal, it's how quickly you move your foot. But it makes it more sensitive when I press the button once. And then you can see now that the interior dial is now red, as well as you're now showing in sport. And if I press it again, the whole exterior there now is also red, and you can hear the exhaust has just changed notes. You've got a butterfly valve inside the exhaust, which opens and shuts to allow the exhaust gases to exit faster, giving you more power. But the net result is you get a noise, and the noise is it's enough to make the hair stand up on your arms when you put your foot down. And then back to GT, which is Gran Turismo, which is comfort. So absolutely fantastic. You've got the armrest, then we've got a cover in there and a handbook, some bits and pieces, but that's an electric armrest that you can see there. It does have CarPlay, although I've shown it on the photos. My phone is recording video, as you can see, so CarPlay isn't happening at the moment, but it does have CarPlay, and it is wireless CarPlay, so you don't have to plug it in. Now if I just close the door and pop, let's just close the door a bit better than that, pop it into reverse, because you've got park, reverse, neutral and drive. Pop it into reverse, you can see now you've got a really clear rear view camera, and then you've got the surround camera, which gives you the footprint and whatever's around you. And if I turn the steering wheel, you can see it gives you a trajectory as to where the car's going to go if you're in reverse. So that makes parking especially at night in the rain. That's really when it comes into its own. But it just makes parking in any circumstance a whole lot easier than it would be if you didn't have it. What a lovely place to be. What a really, really nice place to be. Of course, the DB11, the DB9 was Volvo head unit and what have you. This is all Mercedes. So this is newer, it's more modern. I think it works a lot better. As lovely as the DB9s were, technology does go forward, and this car has certainly gone forward with it. But what a lovely, lovely car. And in this colour combination, I cannot think of another colour I would have this in. Oh, another interesting thing. I don't know if you can see that. That's double glazing. So two things there, as well as bringing the noise levels of the cabin down, because you've got an awful lot of insulation inside. So the benefit of insulation inside the car is that you get a lot less road noise, you get a lot less traffic noise and everything else on the outside. It also improves the quality of whatever you're listening to, because you don't have to have it so loud. But the stereo system it's got the upgraded audio in here as well, so that works an absolute treat. But the colour combination, I cannot think of a colour combination I would rather have. It's 6,300 miles from new, and it's 2018. It's got an Aston Martin service history, and it's just stunning. I hope you like the car, I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Pop us an email, drop us a text or a WhatsApp, pick up the phone. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you for watching.